2 shots to his name here. He's trying to push things forward. Ball slotted to the corner. Time wasted. But nobody has to deal with the pressure of the clock because we're still 0-0 off the post. The follow-ups there. Yan gonna seal the deal.
That is a dirty shot to throw out there from Yan. Yeah, it's wide, but there's no way to know for certain if you're Sosa. He dove at it, takes a nasty hop off the post back into the middle, and just an easy turn in back the other way. Virtus.pro kind of had that dog in him on defense for the first 4 minutes, but there's only so far it can go.
Now this is a question of what happens after the first goal. I mean, so many times in RLCS, it looks like a grudge match, and it's a very close game. But once you get that first one, the rest start bleeding, and this is what I was talking about. You get one, and then the rest start falling.
Great touch from Lost just to skate over the top of a defender. And Sosa, he knew.
Sphinx, though, looking to get some. I mean, these guys have found transitions, gotten some conversions on the other side to at least generate opportunities, but I don't think I'm convinced quite yet. However, Yan, he's going to convince me even more. 3-0.
The classic half field, actually 3/4 air dribble bump, just right over the top of Catalysm, and the extra little poke on Sphinx as well. A lot of room there for Yan to just go the whole length of the field, and honestly, that replay looked so slow. That's just how technically accurate that was from Yan. He just had to make like 4 or 5 inputs, and he was through.
Another one is in here for FURIA. VP cannot stop the bleeding. Rufinho past the second one, sets up the follow-up. Catalysm, he's been so consistent with those touches, or at least getting in front of the ball, but not there. I thought they had a great beginning. I was not disappointed in the slightest from their rotations. Catalysm, we talked about, was fantastic, but just too much to handle.
Yeah, I think too much to handle is the right way to put it. What more can you get out of VP? It's tough. I mean, they did an okay job controlling the boost on their own half, but
I mean, maybe VP can build up this indestructible umbrella to try and stop the rain, but I'm not sure they have the technology to do that, especially when this ball's popping up in front of their own net. And here comes the follow through. Yan once again. However, this time it didn't take 4 minutes. It was within the first few moments.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Honestly, not that bad of an attempt at a clear. You know, trying to go back the opposite way. Had a decent bit of power on it. Just,
you know, activate some type of energy, tap into it. I don't know what it's going to take. Chug an energy drink on stage if you have to right now. You need something special because passes like this are going to get put away. 2 players sent for it, but hold on, VP, they've got a chance.
Yeah, that's the hard part. The 1v1 execution is really, I think, going to be the significant difference maker here between Virtus.pro and FURIA. Yeah, Sphinx has shown that he's got solid mechanics, but trying to execute on those mechanics against incredibly capable defenders is another story, as Yan will continue to pick apart the defense. Drufo gets through 2. Catalysm gets punted out into the west world in the corner. And Yan says, thank you very much. That's a nice, easy ball.
They are certainly up against it, but crazier things have happened. Achieves, crazier things have happened, and we know that these guys have a lot of fire in them. And there it is, Sosa. This is what I'm talking about. Go forward, young man.
There we go. You need a little 1v1 execution. Pops it around 1. Yan knows it's 1v1, but you can be the best 1v1 player in the world. Stopping that air dribble bump doesn't get any easier.
No, sir.
Not the worst place to be. Catalysm with some decent 50. Sphinx tipping the hand a little bit earlier and jumping for that clear. Thankfully, his teammates are able to pick it up. 1v1 back post, and Sphinx dots it. Bottom right corner.
My word. A sharp shooter here, Sphinx. I don't think there's any better place you could have slotted this one home. Shifting lanes to the left side of that ball so he can push it to the right side of the net.
So he was just rotating through to go.
Lost is mad. Lost is mad. Double demo.
Chasing him?
He's demo chasing him. Lost. Took out 2 players. I think he's a little bit angry. Drufinho. Another crazy assist. Oh, man. Drufinho has been the playmaker.
Great stuff, Drufinho. Nice boost grab. Great dump into the middle. And the catch is nasty. You know, you're thinking they're going to go for that insta-flick or insta-shot. Not just catch it on the hood, cut right. Rotating back. Sosa got to buy a ton of time. Both of his teammates with limited boost. Sphinx picks up his corner. Lost. off the clear is saved by Catalysm. Another 2v1 that Yan has to get out of, and the shot comes a little too quick before Sosa can close the gap, and FURIA make the stop.
This is a demo from Yan. He's also taking out Sosa, or at least trying to. They don't have to send many players forward. Happy to let the clock waste even more time. Sphinx, one demo. Could open up the second opportunity, or the third rather. But no, of course, it's going to go right back down the other end. But you give them credit for trying. The attempt was there. It was made. And FURIA, their defense just stood tall.
Yeah, you needed one if you were Virtus.pro. Felt like you were in a decent spot to try and really send the house there.
Definitely not as consistent or dominant as the previous game. But still, nonetheless, they lead. They're taking charge. In this series, there's some bumps on the play. No way. No way.
Is
Maybe we get
work?
one.
Oh! That is tragic.
What? Okay, we thought it was going to go in. We thought it was. FURIA, of course, in fashion, take game number 2. Sphinx's underneath ball. Squeezing out a 50-50. Bounces to the corner. Shot opportunity for Sosa. Not going to be the most strong opportunity or shot. But it still counts, and it's still going to keep the momentum forward. Catalysm off the crossbar. Another one that's 3 hits off the crossbar. We're hearing that post sound multiple times and still not seeing a goal.
Good job on FURIA not getting rattled by the pinball in front of the net. Sosa stepped too close and decides to yield possession. Definitely an even game 3, if nothing else. Need a little ego from Virtus.pro. You're getting it. They're trying to go out there, fight as hard as they can, but they double commit at the worst time.
Maybe there's too much ego on this when you're sending 2 players. One got demoed and deleted, and that actually might have caused the panic. As soon as one player in communication says, I got deleted, then you have 2 other remaining players who are alive thinking they have to make the touch, clutch up, or do they find a way to tie this thing up, Achieves?
Ooh, good demo from Lost. That will definitely make it harder for Virtus.pro to really get their feet set. Worst time to get demoed, just because you have no idea what else is happening. A floater back post, Lost puts in insurance.
Back-to-back mistakes from defense where you're getting a very poor touch or sending 2 players forward. Those are the ones that are going to cost you the most against FURIA. And you have an expectation to play almost pixel-perfect defense against the squad. And that's going to be a kickoff goal. Sosa, one for the road. There's smiles as well across the board. And I think that there's a little sign of life. Maybe we get something spicy.
Wow, that's a pretty good kickoff from Virtus.pro.
I think that was Sphinx actually smiling. I feel like he's had just good energy, positive vibes the entire tournament. Catalysm.
Oh, they're through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you monster.
You dog.
Oh, 5 seconds to go.
Couldn't even give them an overtime.
VP, are we saying goodbye to you guys in the Swiss stage? That ball is hitting the ground. FURIA take the win 3-0, moving to round 5.